I thought we would check in on Rachel Zegler's latest movie, Y2K. This is a film which has been promoted with her star power, and it's an absolute bomb, laughably so. Like, actually laugh out loud funny on how bad it's doing. This isn't me trying to sort of exaggerate. You'll see the numbers in a minute. It's, goodness me, it's really, really bad, but comically so. So hit subscribe, ladies and gents, if you are a returning viewer and you're not already subscribed, because I do see you. I can see you from my analytics, and I know there's a lot of you, and it would be lovely to have you here more often. Hitting subscribe and checking out the videos just really does help the channel out, so thank you in advance. But Y2K, Rachel Zegler's movie, the movie for her star power. Now, this is a film by A24. It's not exactly a massive production. It was less than $15 million. We don't have the exact figure, but oh, super bad. It's so bad. It's tragic, but also you kind of get what you deserve. It's unfortunate that A24 decided to hire Rachel Zegler. This may have been an agreement pre anything to do with Disney, I guess, and her opening her mouth, but she's not the rising star people think she is, or at least she's not the rising star that Hollywood wants her to be. And Hollywood goes through this periodically, all the time. You'll see it. Is that they'll find an up-and-comer, someone that they believe is an up-and-comer anyway, and they'll go sign her up. It could be that the agent of this superstar to be is going around all these studios and manages to get them to sign up. They're the next big thing, basically, is what they're sold as. And this is what they get sold as to the public as well. And they essentially try to manufacture stardom in these sort of actors. I mean, it's all actors. We're talking about Hollywood here. Although I'm sure the same could be said for other industries, but actors. And 9 times out of 10, comes to nothing. Absolutely comes to nothing. Taylor Kitsch was one of them. He was one that was painted as like the next best thing, the next big thing, and just fell on his arse. Nothing really from him. And there's a few like that. And there's a few. Rachel Zegler is one of them, and unfortunately, she was touted as the next best thing, and she has not sold a movie ever. In fact, ever. None of her movies have sold. None of them. West Side Story. Nah. Shazam 2. She was in Shazam 2. Funnily enough, Shazam 2, she actually played a pedo. So, that's comical. No, that was a bomb. Hunger Games. Ballad of Songs and Snakes or something like that. Songbirds and Snakes. I can't remember the name. But she was in that Hunger Games movie. That scraped by. I think it just went into a profit. We're talking marginal profit. Nothing to scream about, and actually the worst performing Hunger Games movie out of the entire franchise, so that says something. And then Y2K, and that takes me nicely off to look at some numbers for you. So domestically, worldwide, 14 days, we are now at $4.2 million. Jesus. Now, actually, if we're looking at it, the majority of that was done in its first weekend, which you can see here. So, what was it? 3.7. So, yeah, just about. Yeah, I think it would have done about the. I'm just trying to look at it. So, first day was just under 1 million. Second day, it just crossed 1.6 million. Then the Sunday, it broke 2.1 million. And then so that was in a preview date, and then its official release, because these initial ones were a preview kind of date by the looks of things. Then its official release on the Friday. Well, I guess no, it's a little bit longer now, isn't it? 17 days, 2 weeks. Yeah. Okay. Well, anyway, point is, the release has been a bit of a weird one here, a bit staggered and a bit strange. And then 3.3, not looking too good. 3.5, 3.7, And then it just starts to fall on its arse. And you can see the dailies, the daily tally. Look at that. Look how bad it gets. Until we're down here. Where on the 19th. Thursday the 19th. 56,000. Wednesday 121,000. 17th. 154,000. 114,000. I mean, this is woeful. This is a woman that has absolutely destroyed what little career she had by being a repugnant douche. And the averages, because obviously we've got the theatres, and I'm amazed the theatres are still playing it. They must be roped into this and they can't get out of it, but whatever. The average is $28. $28 a theatre. That's one person, isn't it? Some of you guys would let me know that, you know, your theatre tickets are so expensive, they're like $50. That's less than one person. Like, what is going on? That is so bad. So bad. But then we have here, you know, Rachel Zegler's horror comedy flop Y2K gets a digital streaming date. Now, look, obviously this is, you know, a little bit of an old article, but it's not really the point. We're looking at it more from the perspective of how bad this woman has destroyed her career. Now, that is not the reason why no one's watching this movie. And whenever I talked about this before, I go back to Terrifier. Terrifier 3, they did like 18.5, $19 million opening weekend. Terrifier 3 did about $19 million opening weekend. What? That's mental. It goes to show people will show up when there's something worth watching. This woman, however, if we can call her that, I guess, is not worth watching. 4.2 million. I mean, that is utterly atrocious. And like I said, they're saying that it's about like under $15 million. But whatever that means, I mean, that's... I've no idea what that is. I've no idea what that is. Sort of what we can estimate on that. Under 15. I mean, that's... It could be anything, really. Could be absolutely anything. But it's not doing well. It's not doing well at all. And they say this, yeah, per deadline, Y2K had a production budget of less than 15 million before prints and advertising. So it actually costs a little bit more, probably, than $15 million, which means it's plus 30 million to break even. I mean, this movie, because of her opening a massive yummy gob, will lose somewhere in the region of, I don't know, like $29 million. That's a big loss. That's a big loss. Anyway, I don't have much else really to say, to be honest. It's shocking. This woman has destroyed her career, but it is comically bad. So I'd love to hear your thoughts. Drop it down below. Take care. Bye-bye now.